trying. My new thing is trying to find out how to do. I'm putting Smoothie King out of business. Like, I want to make them all at the crib.
I mean, I could show you how to do that.
Okay, well, I need a tutorial because I go to Smoothie King and get the angel food, the angel with the blueberries and stuff in it, and like I'm like I can make this at the crib, but something about the way they make it is just like it's different, man. I gotta figure it out because I can't keep paying $5.
Get that peanut butter powder. That'll change it. Yeah, like
what gives it the smoothness though?
What do you mean?
Like when Smoothie King they make it, there's like I think it's Greek yogurt.
Yeah, you could use or just use cream, or you could use, any type of milk.
Okay, we'll talk about it because I don't want like Smoothie King to come get us.
Take them up top.
Yeah, and they come like, Nadir, give me a cease and desist. But yo, people, this Nadir.
This kid.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 264.
Wow.
We got a lot to talk about today too.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, we
a whole lot going on.
Absolutely, because I almost wanted to call this podcast Impact. And I thought about that. Like, that might still be the title for this one, but because we got to get into that one. Because I don't know. The Lupe and Royce thing is like, I can talk about that all day long, but it
came out left field.
It did. Yeah. It came out left field, but like, I don't know if it did. And we should have seen this coming.
Should have seen the spiciness?
Not the spiciness. We should have just seen, because you got two.
We thought they was friends.
Nah, they're not friends.
We learned that now.
They admired one another. We thought they knew each other.
Right, yeah. We thought they had a relationship.
Yeah, and they're giving it all up now. But I think it's a good conversation. We'll talk about it.
We'll get there. Yeah,
we'll get there. What's going on, man?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Chilling out. Finally, the rain passed, and we're getting a little bit of a sunny day.
Y'all got rain?
Day. Yeah, it was raining this morning.
We were supposed to get rain this morning. We didn't get any.
You didn't that's why I felt hot and muggy. Like when I left this morning, it felt real nice. You know what I'm saying? I had on long pants.
Oh, did you?
And you know what I'm saying? By the time I got out of church, it was getting a little toasty. It's getting a little warm, man. You know what I'm saying? Folks want to talk outside. I was like, listen, player.
Listen, when I came to come into the house and I knocked on the door and I told myself like, Kev got here. Yeah, I almost called you. Yeah. And I was only out there for like 45 seconds, but I almost called you. It was hot.
It's warm. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I was in the car for a long time or what, but it was.
Pops asked me if I was getting on the barbecue. I was like, I don't know about that, dog.
That time's passed. I thought it was only supposed to be 80 today, but I ain't no 80 degrees out there right now.
It was the rain this morning. It just turned into humidity.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And first of all, sunlight heat is not the dry heat is what they call it. That's not bad. Like you can make it through the dry heat, no problem. It's like sun beating down.
Yeah.
As long as you stay moving, you be all right.
Yeah.
But when that humidity come, bro, and your lotion start melting, you be like, man, I don't want to be in this no more.
You get like booty sweat. Thing. I don't like that, man. Like I don't like that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
It feel like you swimming in tomato soup. You know what I'm saying? It's not good, man. It's not good.
That's why I got to pull the car. Like I've made it pretty well in life. Like I want to go home. I dictate my own temperature. I don't want to be out here. It's too hot. Dang it.
Fam, that's me in a heartbeat. Like, listen, if you invite me to something outdoors and it's hot and muggy,
nah,
I ain't coming to that, bro.
Nah,
no, ain't a chance.
That's
man.
why I always found it disrespectful when people invite us to parties outside for kids during the summer. And I'm like, man, I get you want to celebrate your kid, but I don't want to be out here like this.
Like that's when the kids get dropped off. Now they're your responsibility.
Nah, that goes back to once again how we end up having to do things that our wives want us to do. That's where Shruti will look at me like, hey, we got to go to a party, and I'll be like, I had to hit her with, who's we?
Bruh, it was a party yesterday, and I was like, my wife had to work. She had a little test or whatever. And so I found out later. I'm like, oh man, it was a party going on. She's like, I don't remember, blah blah blah. I didn't think so, whatever. And I was like, dang, ain't nobody saying nothing. She was like, I mean, was you gonna go by yourself? I was like, good point.
Yeah, I was like, you got no kids.
Good point.
You enjoy it while you can right now, bro. Because when you gotta go to them parties that you don't really want to go to,
I got to do nothing.
When it comes to those parties, bro. Yeah. Those when you got kids and you gotta take your kids to parties, you gotta go. You gotta go.
We'll see.
Once again, this goes back to what I always tell you. You think it's gonna be one way. It's gonna be the other, man. You're gonna have to go.
I'm not gonna cause bruh, I don't know, man. It's tough.
You're gonna go.
Yeah.
In some instances, you're gonna want to go.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of instances I'm gonna want to go.
But then there's gonna be the ones where it'd be like, yeah, my coworkers, friends, daughters is like, I don't know your coworker.
Right.
You know what
I'm good.
Like I don't want to go.
Yeah.
You go.
Bro, listen, I'm not the guy. I'm not your guy.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It get real awkward, I'm gonna give you a funny story. So today, I mean, I've been having to kind of steer clear these last couple of weeks just so I can, get done what we need to get done.
Right.
So we was at, going to church been a little bit it's been a little bit tough for me because it's like, well, the church ain't online right now.
Right.
So you got to go in person if you're going to get the word.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, man, listen, that church been a little bit stacked up a little bit.
Trust me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
my wife like to mingle. I'm like, bro, I can't risk it. I really ain't got time to risk it. So so we at church or whatever. We got to that part. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Find your neighbor and give him a high five or a handshake or whatever. Blah blah blah. Somebody walked up, man. They put their fist out, and give me a fist bump. I thought about it for a second, like, man, I would dub you. I like, you know what I'm saying? My natural instinct right now is to shake my head no. But, you know, I'm going to be polite. But it took me, like, the fist was out there for a second. And I was just kind of looking at it like, and then I'm like, nah, can't just do it, man.
No, see, knowing you, I know you're saying you only, his fist was probably there. It probably was there for like 9 seconds. Because I know you. You probably looked at it for a little bit. You thought about it. You was like, man, all right.
I was like, man, just go and do it, man. Or man, listen, my natural instinct was to say no, okay. but you know what I'm saying?
You're not as much of a butthole as you think.
I had to override. Well, that's the thing. It's like when you know in context, it's like, yo, listen, it's not personal. If this was any other time, I wouldn't mind. I was like, I don't care. But it's like right now, I really shouldn't be here, and if I'm going to be here, I really got to be playing this kind of careful.
But you're not going to explain that.
Exactly. Well, I mean, in the 10 seconds that we're going to have this interaction where we're supposed to fist bump or whatever, I ain't got time to explain to you what's going on in my life.
And that's why I kind of like, I'm kind of not upset, but I'm glad I wasn't there because I would have explained that for you. You know what I mean? Like, well, the reason why he took a while is because, you know, right. He really shouldn't be here.
Right. You know what I mean?
But my guy's not that much of a butthole.
Right. But, I mean... You know what I'm saying? But see, and that wouldn't have been my reflex to explain it. My reflex would have just been like, no.
Right, exactly. You wouldn't have cared for him to not know. Like, you wouldn't have cared the awkwardness. You done went back, sat back down. Like,
right.
All right, so anyways. The dude just sitting there like.
Just sitting there, snubbed, wondering, you know what I'm saying? Trying to think this all through or whatever. I'm sitting there like.
Does he like me?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I've told plenty of people to put their hand down in my lifetime. And it's like, it don't really be nothing, like, I think of it like Kawhi. Remember when the dude went up to Kawhi to go get the dap, and Kawhi looked like he was about to dap him, and he was like, this way. We gotta go this way.
No, Kawhi didn't even extend the hand. He just pointed. He
reached his fist out like this. He was, and that's how I be feeling, man. I felt Kawhi. I was like, perfectly reasonable. You shouldn't have been asked for dap right now.
I feel you. You know what it is. It's still a pandemic.
Yeah.
I be thinking about that too, man. I hope these Olympics get to finish. Like, I don't think these Olympics are going to get to finish.
I mean, we about finished, but
we're going to talk about that.
But
too.
listen, if anybody out there still moving the group, man, be careful because it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? They saying it's going this way and that way. Last day I said it was going to be 850 cases a day,
bro. You know, she's clinicals now, so she's in the hospital. She worked at the hospital yesterday. So
you said it ain't dead, huh?
Man, that meme I sent you about my homeboy, the Michael Jordan meme, with the way the Michael Jordan meme when he holding the bat, the way that the variant was looking outside, like at the Bucks stadium, like, you know, I'm still out here, right? That variant is here.
Yeah.
You know, so she was saying like, man, it's like they're worried about it. It's gonna cripple, you know, the healthcare.
Man,
again.
listen, more money.
Yeah, man. You're right though. If you want to be outside, like, even like when we go out, we wear our masks now.
Yeah, I ain't playing with these.
Nah. We're gonna be back to staying at the crib. I just hope that the kids get to go to school and have a regular school experience again. Unlike, but Columbus Public already said they're gonna have mask mandates.
Really? Okay.
So it's good.
Listen, I see them going back to school for a couple of weeks, and it's gonna be like, all right,
yeah.
Time to go. We gotta go back home.
So what is the So what is it? Just the variant, or is it any of this the people that didn't get vaccinated, or just
it's both. So it's the variant, and then it, like, first of all, the variant is supposed to be like able to spread way easier. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's man, I'm a big dummy. I don't forgot what I wanted to say there, but it spreads a lot easier, and then on top of that, it's like everybody being back outside, no mask on or whatever. Everybody thinking it's all good. And then the vaccinated people, we can still get it too. Yeah. And then we spread it to the unvaccinated people. Yes. And then it's like, but I mean, we like, well, we cool. Yeah. But
that's kind of what got us in that boat though. Because even the people that don't get vaccinated and the people who did, like, I don't know if you noticed this, man. Like, a lot of things that people, like, if you're not vaccinated, you can't do.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like the NFL.
NFL, yeah.
We'll get into that later on, but yeah, it's like and what it comes down to is, you know, if you're vaccinated, yeah, you can still get COVID, you can still get sick, but it won't be as bad supposedly.
Right.
But the people who don't, you could potentially be a carrier and give it to somebody who doesn't, or take it home to people who didn't get vaccinated, and now they gone.
Right.
You know, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
see? Yeah, man, it's tough out here, but that's what I'm saying, man. Put the mask on. It ain't that bad. That's my whole thing too. It's like it ain't that bad wearing a mask.
No, it's not.
It's like
certain things about after COVID that I'm really like gonna always encompass. Like I'm not shaking people's hands. Even now, I fist bump. That's it. Or peace sign. You know I'm big on the peace. Like, what we doing peace? Like yo, peace. I don't want to shake your hand. I'm not gonna do it. Certain things I'm just not gonna do, man. You know?
I see. I don't mind it. But I keep the spray on me.
Yeah, I keep that too.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep the whatever that's called. Man, the hand sanitizer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I keeps that on me.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. I didn't want to shake your hand for the most part. Anybody who's saying I would shake, you know what I'm saying? They already know. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still shake your hand, but randoms?
Yeah.
Yeah, put your hand
you
down.
can incorporate me, like me and you, we get a fist bump.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, it is what it is. It ain't got nothing to do. That's just always been our thing. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, if I'm not shaking my man's hand, I'm definitely not shaking your hand. I'm just, yo.
Fam, I will look you square in your eyes and be like, man, put your hand down. And we keep pushing.
You're not that much of a butthole, Kev. No, you're not.
But see, you look at it that way. I don't look at it. I look at it like I'm doing you a favor. Like I'm not.
No. What I'm saying when I say you're not that much of a butthole, I'm saying I don't think you would do that.
Do what? Tell them to put their hand down?
Yeah.
Oh no, I will. I will absolutely.
I've never seen it.
But I mean, you ain't never encountered it like where I had to. But see, here's the thing. Like I feel like I'm doing you a favor instead of you leaving your hand just, you know what I'm saying, just flailing in the air. I'm telling you, you can go ahead and put that away. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you go to pay for dinner and then, you know what I'm saying, you tell somebody to put their wallet away. Yeah. Just a courtesy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put your hand down. Because we're like, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll crack a little jokey joke to break the tension, but oh, absolutely. Listen, put your hand down, man. What's wrong with you?
I'm not shaking your hand.
No.
How do you break the ice from that? How do you tell somebody to put their hand in? I'm not gonna shake your hand.
Jokey joke. I'll be like, I sneezed or something. Like if I like you. Otherwise, I'll just be like,
I licked my hand earlier.
Otherwise, I just look you in your face. Yep.
All right, man. Let's start.
Me and you, we still right here.
Yeah. Yep. All right, man. Let's start like we always do. What have we been playing? What you been playing, bro?
Oh man, I've been playing that 2K21.
Still?
Yes, sir, man. I found joy in the my career.
My career?
Yeah, I started playing my career again, and I found joy.
What's joyful about it?
Man, it's just how I want to play the game, man. It's like I just want to dunk on people, hit a lot of shots. I want to put up 50 a game, and I can do that. And I go out on the park, and the lag's not too bad in park, surprisingly, or the city or whatever. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean,
so this is the one the boys play.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they might get into it.
Well, they playing on last gen, so
yeah. No. You're right. Yeah. They're right.
I didn't think you about the Xbox.
Yeah. They're heck no. Yeah. Absolutely not. They forget I have that thing.
Yeah. Malik got a job. Why ain't he just buy his own yet?
Because he buys it on other things. Listen, my thing about
listen. Here.
Remember
boy,
we had a
you
summer
better
job.
not be spending your money on,
bruh.
My boy.
You need to get on the phone.
Oh my god.
Get on the phone. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. Anything else besides 2K?
Have I been playing anything else besides 2K? I played Breath of the Wild earlier.
Really?
Yeah, I got that Switch Pro controller.
Okay.
For a deal.
Yeah, I'm about to go pick one up. Hopefully it's still there.
I'm sure it still is. Yeah. But I got it for a steal, and so I played that for. First of all, like listen, Nintendo, man, y'all gotta do something because that console looked god awful. I was playing that game. I was like, man, this looks terrible. And Toy was like, don't talk about my TV like that. That was a gift. I'm like, it ain't the TV I'm talking about. This game just looks god awful. Like you know what I mean? Like it don't look good anymore.
Well, and you got to think about it, because I was actually looking at the Switch emulator the other day. Actually, this morning. It's funny about it. And they upscaled it in 4K and everything. Like, man, this game looks really good. Why Nintendo did this? Why didn't they do that yet?
Bro, because what is it? 720p?
Yep. Well, no, I get 1080 if it's on a monitor.
Yeah, I got it on a monitor. It just doesn't look good. But I mean, then again, you know, I mean, we're playing 4K 120 eyes now. You know what I mean? All that. So I get it. Maybe I've just gotten spoiled. I'm gonna tell you what though. I actually did start a game and I didn't like it. I didn't have a good experience, man. I started playing that Final Fantasy VII remake.
Really?
I did not enjoy myself.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I got to that first boss and he like wiped the floor with me. I was like, I'm not playing this anymore.
Was that why you didn't like it? Because he wiped the floor with you, or just?
I didn't like it before that. Cause I didn't really know what was going on. It was like, yo, press up, and you can use the magic, or you can use the potion, and you switch characters and give a boost to this one. I'm like, man, I'm trying to fight and I'm trying to use my resources. Like usually in a game, when I need to use resources, the gamer at least had a courtesy to pause.
Yeah.
Well, I use the resources.
The action is still going on.
No, it's like, man, I want you to fight. And I'm like, no, man, listen, I came here to enjoy myself.
Now that I think about it, that's not too shocking. Final Fantasy VII Remake was more like an ode to people who played the original.
Really?
You know, like, yeah.
I played 15, though. I thought I would be okay.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy VII was different.
Yeah.
As you know, like, I think Mo played it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
back in the Game Boy days or whatever, or PlayStation.
PlayStation 1.
Was,
yeah. He'll kind of be another one that'll tell you. Like, it's just an ode to the past, man. Okay. It will updated graphics. Just think of it that way.
I didn't enjoy myself.
You didn't?
Yeah, that big Vector boss came out, man. Look, little machine. Yeah, the mech came out. I didn't like it.
Was it free on PlayStation?
Yes, it was free on PlayStation. You know it was free. That's why I had it. That's how I played it. It was free. So I'm contemplating deleting that. I might get back into it, but I'm contemplating deleting it.
You need to download Destiny, man. You said it last week. You said you're just going to download it.
Well, my Game Pass lapsed.
Oh gosh.
And
Kev, so, like we talk this. I feel like we talk about this like every week.
I'm a.
Like, this is always what you say. You're gonna.
I know. You know what makes it so bad is I actually have 9 of those 2-week Game Pass things sitting there. I'm like, I don't want to upload it today because I don't think I'm gonna play today, and then I'll do it tomorrow, and then I'm not gonna play tomorrow. So. And then it just keeps getting pushed out. But one day, when you're ready to play, you let me know. I'll load one of those codes on there. And we'll
I'm ready whenever you're
ready.
No,
I'm saying like when you're actually online, hit me be like, Kev, let's play some Destiny. And I'll be like, okay. I'll load one of the codes on and we'll play.
All right.
Actually, you know, I don't even have to do that. I have Destiny 2. I have the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually, I don't know if I can play online if I don't have.
You need Beyond Light.
Beyond Light. Okay, and I need that on Game Pass. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, I'll load the Game Pass.
Yeah, do it, man. Yeah. There's no reason why you're not.
It really isn't.
Yeah, you're just holding on to it.
Gaming kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, Ratchet and Clank was refreshing.
I told you it was a good game, but I think it's just because you haven't found that new game to play. Once 2K22 comes out and it's good, you're gonna get into that.
Play. I don't like. I probably won't play 2K until November.
Well, I mean that's a long ways away.
Yeah,
but something's gonna come out that's gonna pique your interest. What's the next big game that's coming out?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to whenever that update for Death Stranding comes out, the director's cut. I'm looking forward to that.
And you got new DLC for Ghost of Tsushima coming too.
Yep, I'm looking forward to that, but I don't know when any of that stuff comes out. And I actually want to play Hades on Game Pass. I know that's coming in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, yeah.
So that's low-key been what I've been holding out using those things because I really just need to buy the games with gold and stop playing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean technically I've got 6 months worth of Game Pass sitting in my locker.
Yeah.
And I just need to upload those codes. But
I don't know why you haven't used it. Have you ever used Discord?
Yes.
Discord's awesome.
Oh yeah, Discord is good stuff. I mean, what do you use it for?
Destiny.
Okay.
Bro, like that's why I've been finding so much fun with Destiny. I found a good clan to get into, and they have a Discord channel. And I didn't know Discord has like streaming options in it. Like you can set up your channels to talk and all that stuff. Bro, it's been
you may or may not be able to watch fights. When they come on through Discord. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's something we need to look into.
Yeah.
I need to look into. But no, I found a good clan and they have a Discord server. And like, it's been opening up my eyes to everything. Like Destiny has been so fun lately. I've been having so much. Now it requires talking to people you don't know, Kev.
As long as they're cool, I can be cool.
They're cool, man. They're cool people. I've been raiding. I got one raid to do tonight. I got to finish up one of my raids for this week tonight. And like I've been having a ton of fun playing the game, man. And that's it. I've been playing Destiny and Animal Crossing. I bought turnips today.
I played Animal Crossing for a little bit today too. Yeah.
Okay. Did you buy turnips?
Nah, it was too late to buy turnips, but I caught a couple fish, and I checked to make sure I hadn't paid Tom Nook. I still haven't.
My turnip prices have been so trash. And I blame it on you. I think that he knows that he has a podcast with that other guy who has not paid his balance. So my turnip prices.
You paid Tom Nook?
Yeah.
Good God, why?
I had nothing else to do. I had like $15 million in the bank.
Yeah, I got $14.8 right now.
So I had nothing else to do.
I looked at their balance. I was like, you still ain't getting your money. And I only own like $200,000, something like that. I got $14.8.
Yeah. Still and you know money. Tom Nook looking at your bank account. Like, you got it. You just refuse not to pay me.
Bruh, I'm going to see how long I can go without ever paying Tom Nook.
Man, that's funny.
The next console going to come out. Tom Nook still ain't going to have his money.
He might go into the next game with them saying, like, yeah, you can start, but you owe me, like, put you in arrears.
Put it on my tab, Tom Nook.
But yeah, my turnip price has been crazily bad. So a lot of people I used to play Animal Crossing with before, they still play. Okay. Well, they just got back into playing, I should say. So everybody's like, we're going to buy turnips this week. And I'm like, all right. Because they still be asking me for my turnip prices. So I'm like, because you're asking me, I might as well just go and buy. Okay. So I bought this week, and that stress is going to be on me because I got to get rid of them. I got to get them up off. So
you don't just check Lisa's turnip prices?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, you already know I'm doing
She
that.
getting trash prices too?
Yeah, man. But
Wow.
she gets better than I do.
Really?
Like, I'm talking about like mine's in the gutter.
Really?
My ending price for today, which was yesterday for Saturday, was like 39 bells.
Wow.
I don't think mine has never been that low. And
Well, first of all, you can't wait till the end because then they know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then they just put the squeeze on you.
And I think that's what they're trying to do to get you to get rid of your money because that keeps you playing the game still. You know, like that could be it. But
they realized we glitched it.
Yeah, man.
Nintendo watching the pod, they like, man, they said that having 14 million bells was a bad thing. It's like, yes, there's absolutely no reason to play this game anymore.
And Tom Nook is in the background watching the pod, like, yeah.
But you know what the problem is, man? Just add content, man.
They need to add pets. I don't know why they haven't added pets.
Well, wait, why are there not new? Why are there not new like fish and new butterflies and all that? Like, bro, it's the same stuff we had last year in July.
I know.
Why have you not added new stuff?
I don't know. I think they bank on people wanting to customize their island more. Like, bro, my island is the way it's going to be from this point on.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, unless I get a spurt of energy and I get some bulletproof coffee in Animal Crossing and I want to get in there and play, I'm going to leave my island the way it is, man.
Yeah,
you know, like even the new recipes and stuff. It's like I don't have any. Nothing incites me to go back and play.
Right.
Other than selling my turnips and going to pick weeds. I can't have weeds. You know,
like I when I turned it on, I came back out the house disheveled again. I was like, dang it, that means the roaches are back.
Yeah, did you kill the roaches?
Nope.
Yeah, stuff them in there. Huh?
I was outside already. I wasn't going back inside.
I feel you. You know, let them happen, man. Roaches ain't do nothing.
Well, also what made that so bad is then I took Animal Crossing out and I put Zelda in.
Okay.
So it'll probably be another few months before I ever play Animal Crossing again. So
I will say though, if you do happen to get back on Animal Crossing, I suggest you do the cloud saves. Because you don't want to be in a boat that Khalees was in. How she lost her whole island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so do a cloud save.
I think I've been doing cloud saves.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I've been on it for a while. But, yeah, man. Hey, man. It is what it is. I thought about playing. I might get on that Pokemon. I might play that Pokemon. Because now, essentially, also, in addition to using that controller for my PC, I can use that controller to play my Switch again since I had stick drift on my Switch. So now I can play like Smash Brothers and stuff again.
Okay.
So maybe I will run it a little bit more.
I've heard that's a better experience with that Pro Controller.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Have you hooked up your computer yet?
No.
Okay.
Because you got to let it charge out the box. So I connected it to the dock and I got it charging. I was like, well, it's connected. I'll just go ahead and run it. The Switch dock. There's USB ports on the side of it. You never even knew.
No, I knew it was on the back of the dock, the side of it.
Yeah, the sides of the dock.
Side, okay, so you're charging it that way. Okay, no, I feel you. I just want to make sure it works on a PC because that's all I'm going to use it for.
Yep, it works on the PC. I guess you got to map it when you get it on the PC, but like Steam automatically has it set up so that way it knows everything to do. And then if you use games that you didn't buy through Steam or whatever, you just got to map the controller, but you're good to go.
Perfect. Okay, all right. Nothing else I've been playing, man. That's it. Gaming has been kind of a good point for me. Like I said, Destiny is an MMO. That's all I've been finding playing that. And I'm trying to find a good PC game to play. There's nothing really out here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's not good games anymore. I don't know what happened. Listen, Roni killed developers. Like they stopped putting out good games for some reason. Mm. It's been a slow year for gaming.
It has been.
Yeah.
It's been a dark point for some games. Who was it? Blizzard got into some hot water with their harassment they got going on right now.
Did they?
Something, yeah. So I think it's Blizzard. I want to say it's Blizzard. They got something going on, but I didn't read more into it. I'm like, yeah, they did it. The nerds did it. But shoot, ain't nothing else going on gaming news wise.
What have you been playing besides Destiny and Animal Crossing?
Bro. Destiny and Animal Crossing. That's it.
Really?
It's been
so
consuming.
you just completely giving up on 2K?
Well, I had no reason to play 2K no more.
I mean, we got it's lots of packs now. Matter of fact, I forgot. I got that Dennis Rodman off the board.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had 5 picks and somehow I got the grand prize.
They ain't slick. They did that to keep playing.
I was like, yeah, okay.
I saw Invincibles. The last time I was on there, I saw Invincibles going for like $10K.
Oh yeah, they're cheap now.
Yeah.
Well, there's goats now.
What?
Yeah, we got goat cards where it's just 99 everything, and all the badges are Hall of Fame.
I saw that Giannis got one.
No, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe, Magic Johnson, and Kobe got it right now.
Maybe that's what I was. Because it's a new Invincible.
Giannis is. They got Invincible Giannis right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to get that card?
Man, it's like $400K. I'm not gonna do what it takes to get that.
Still? $400K?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, everybody want to play. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? He want to play.
Yeah. Hold on. What?
They want to play as Giannis.
Oh yeah. Of course, they want to play as Giannis. I thought you said they don't. He has one play. You gotta give Giannis his props, bro.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give. Let's go get his flowers today.
Okay.
Are we there yet?
We're there. We're here.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna talk about Bucks and 6, man. All
It was
right?
nasty.
Huh?
It was nasty.
Was it nasty?
Yeah.
What was nasty about it?
That CP3 and the Suns fell apart like
Yeah,
that.
they did. They fell apart. They
They
did.
just completely fell
They
apart.
did. I didn't realize they lost 4 straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost 4 straight. Devin Booker hit a wall. CP3 balled.
He did what he was supposed to do, but
I think the biggest thing was DeAndre Ayton just showed his youth, man.
yeah.
And once the Bucks realized that we could beat them up inside, they literally did that.
The Suns just remembered that they were the Suns. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
But shoot, after game 2, bro, we always was ready to crown them cats, man.
Yeah.
We thought he was gonna run them off the court. But I did say at the end of game 2, I said, "Yo, this is gonna get interesting because the Bucks could have won game 2."
Yeah.
And what they and then even when it was all said and done, I'm like, okay, all the Suns did was what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
They held home court, and then the Bucks went back home, and I was like, all right, this is gonna get interesting because I did think that the Suns could have won game 5.
Yeah.
And I'm okay. So
They
when they
blew
did,
it.
and they blew it, and that was it. Yo, I got to give Giannis his props, man.
Yeah, I'm listen. Dropped a 50 piece in the finals, man. I give him props. Like, listen, my problem with Giannis is that he injured Kyrie. That was my whole problem with this guy.
I knew that. Okay, so you being a James Harden fan, and we both are James Harden fans, but you are the James Harden stan. Okay, now that he has one and James Harden has none, that's gotta sting a little different for James Harden, bro.
Nah,
No,
I wouldn't think so. Only reason I say that is because come on, let's keep it all the way real.
This is what I wanted to get to.
Let's keep it all the way.
Go ahead.
Somebody got to speak the truth.
No, go ahead. It's not the truth, but go ahead.
This is kind of this is a happenstance championship. Like we all know this. Like there's no question. Listen, the Suns proved that they ain't had no business in the finals.
They'll never get. I don't think the Suns.
They're not going back.
No, I don't think they're.
No, so it's to me, it's like the Miami Heat in the bubble. It's like, yo, listen, what did the Heat do this year besides get bounced in the first round?
Yeah, but that also get contributed to Tyler Hero turn to a trash can as well.
Exactly. But bruh, like again, it's like that's just happenstance. Like who knew? All right, James Harden goes down on the first play of the series versus the Bucks.
Yeah.
And I mean, before that, Brooklyn was running them off the court. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what didn't Brooklyn beat them by 50 one game?
I don't know. It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, game 2, they ran them off the court, and they continued to run them off the court.
Yeah.
And then Giannis does what he has to do, and he injures Kyrie Irving in a very, very dirty play.
No, it's not.
Extremely dirty play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
that was a dirty play.
Like, bro, we would text throughout the game, and I would tell you, bro, I don't like watching Giannis play basketball.
Yeah.
Like, he's clunky. I didn't like it. And then once it started getting towards the end of the series, it seemed like he grew. Like he got better.
No.
I do. I think he got better. He grew.
He got to the rim.
He grew an ACL overnight. Like we
that
thought
was crazy.
We thought he tore his whole knee up.
Yeah.
We thought it was over
Yeah.
for Giannis, right? And then he came back and it was cool. I'm like, I still don't understand that. He grew an ACL. Maybe he got like Tom Brady. Tom Brady won last year with the MCL gone.
Yeah.
So,
But again, the Bucks, that was happenstance that they actually made it to the finals.
so you don't think they'll be back?
No, not if everybody stays healthy. I mean, they know that they shouldn't have beat the Nets. Like they were literally a toenail away from losing.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
KD went supernova.
He was the only player on that team at that point.
True.
You know what I mean? As Kyrie was down, Harden was down to one leg. I mean, he was just out there kind of as a decoy, but he couldn't move at all. Mm-hmm. Now, if they have to go see a healthy Brooklyn next year, or even if Brooklyn was healthy this year, come on now. Like,
but we always one thing
they'd have lost in 4. They got swept.
I think so as well. But that's one thing, like we say about Anthony Davis getting hurt, right? We can always count on it. We can always count on Kyrie getting hurt, man.
But but the key there was Harden getting hurt.
Yeah, Harden getting hurt was key.
Yeah, you couldn't count on Harden getting hurt. No. It was like, dang, okay.
No, but I mean, what ticks me off about Harden though is it just seems like, and I get it. He's a star. He's in the light. He's everything. When he's back over in Paris with Lil Baby like the next weekend, and I get he got to live his life and everything. I just want him to just not do that.
Yeah, rolling loud with Lil Baby and Lil Uzi right now.
See. As a
you got to enjoy that money now.
I mean, I get you got to enjoy that money, but like as a fan, I want him to go sit down, man.
No, he wanted to go to the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics about to get shut down anyway.
Listen,
they're not
better that he did. Listen, KD come home.
Listen,
they treat him like a starter. He loving it. Oh, actually, I don't know that he's loving it, but I didn't realize that that everybody loved KD so much because I mean the Olympians are out there like, oh my God, Kevin Durant.
We've never seen nothing like Kevin.
I'm
Durant.
like, wow,
Kevin Durant's a butthole. Like all you Kevins, like if it's about,
He's a nice guy.
If there's a group of Kevins that I don't know about, and just bring me the knowledge back that y'all have. It's like I think y'all all are buttholes, man. Like I don't think you're as bad as you think you are, but like KD's,
I'm not bad at all.
It's written on his
nice
face.
Guy.
Yeah, whatever. It's written on his face, man. When they was doing the happy birthday to him, and he looked at everybody like, "Yo, it's not my birthday."
Yeah.
He didn't crack a smile. I saw he wasn't smiling under his mask. Like you know. But one thing I will say though about and we get on. How do we turn this into KD? The Bucks and 6
because
give them their flowers.
We
man.
know that the Bucks championship was, you know what I mean.
But to piggyback on that,
they earned it for what it was.
Team USA lost to France last night. They lost to El Baguette last night, right?
Wow. They lost today.
Well, today. Okay, yeah, today to France.
Yeah.
In the Tokyo Olympics, snapping a 25-game winning streak. So, yeah, so we're talking about KD, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so KD
getting all the love as he deserves. He was a toenail away from winning the championship.
Yeah. The Olympics is about to be over anyway, though.
Yeah, send KD home. Like I said, send him home.
Like, okay. That's what I was saying. This is not on Popovich.
No.
All right. That team is constructed. They should be winning. They should not be losing. D-Book and Middleton and Drew Holiday showed up. But I do like that they was moving the ball around. But you're losing to France, and that shouldn't happen, man.
It shouldn't happen.
It should not happen. And now, if LeBron was there, they wouldn't have lost.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now you know what, that was what we needed to be talking about. Now that's the real big fish in the frying pan, man.
What?
You want to talk about James Harden not getting his ring before Giannis? Okay, yeah, whatever.
Okay,
man. Have you seen what they're doing to LeBron's legacy behind Giannis's win?
Man. I don't understand how LeBron is got brought into this conversation. Because I tell you how.
It's GOAT conversations now.
No, it is GOAT conversations, but I do because Giannis started it. Yeah. Giannis ended up staying like, I don't want to form a super team and I'll do it here, and they drafted me and everything like that.
And his celebration. You know what I'm saying? I wear this now.
Oh, I wear this now.
Yeah.
Hey man, I can't knock him. He
shut up, man.
He won.
If listen, if Anthony Davis didn't if AD didn't AD,
yeah, but AD is gonna AD.
Lakers would have steamrolled that Bucks team, bro.
I think so. I think they would have, but you already know, bro. Winning a championship in any facet takes a lot of luck.
Yeah,
health has to come into effect. I mean, the Bucks won it without White Dante. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, we talk about DiVincenzo not being there, bro. The Nets didn't have Harden or Kyrie, and still only lost by a toenail.
Yep.
You know that all that, and then after that, the Bucks played the Hawks, who they, you know what I'm saying, they dropped a bunch of games to until Trae Young gets injured miraculously somehow. Yeah. Like it kept seeming like a stroke of good luck for them. Kept happening.
That's what it takes.
That's what it takes. Well, unless you're a super talented team.
True.
Because it's like, yo, listen, healthy Lakers would have steamrolled them. Nets almost steamrolled them anyway. Mm. It was just KD out there. It was like, that's enough.
Well, Joe Harris remembered he was Joe Harris. You know what I'm saying?
We all remember he like.
Nah, but he remembered.
You forget until he makes a shot. You be like, man, that Joe Harris.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
he surprised you.
No, but I'm saying Joe Harris he woke up one before a game, was like, man, I'm Joe Harris, and then that's what happened.
He just reverted.
It reverted, bro. He couldn't hit anything.
Well, see, that's the thing. He needs Kyrie and Harden to be on the floor, so that way nobody even remembers he's there at all. That's where he can shine.
I like Kyrie, man. Kyrie's expendable in that team.
No,
he's expendable.
No,
James Harden's the cog.
James Harden is great fit on that team, but listen, Kyrie, see, this is what Kyrie is good for.
Okay,
he can make sure that KD is getting guarded honestly at all times, because you can't, like, if you put one guy on Kyrie, he's gonna break them down real easy. So he needs a lot of attention.
What round is it that Kyrie got hurt? Was that round 2?
Yes, that was round 2.
That was round 2. Who did the Nets beat in round 1?
Who did the Nets beat? Oh, Celtics.
Oh yeah, the Celtics were trapped because
they broke them down real fast.
Yeah, they did. Jaylen Brown wasn't out there either.
Yeah, the Celtics won one game, and it was because Jason Tatum scored 50.
Yeah,
and I remember telling someone, they were like, "Man, Celtics won." I was like, Jason Tatum had to score 50 for them to win.
Yeah, we were arguing with Joe about that.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, that's not a good sign.
Right.
Like when you were like, it's when you hit me and told me, who was playing terrible.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday was playing terrible, and I was like, and this is still a close. I'm like, that's not good for the Suns that he's playing bad.
Yeah. I think
they're still close.
Drew got his respect on because they brung him in this year, and they paid him, to come to the team, and you gotta get his respect, man. He was a good two-way player. But I'm not gonna put an asterisk by the Bucks championship. Like
I'm not gonna put an asterisk. I don't put an asterisk by it. But what I will say is, were they the best team? No. They weren't. They happened to win, and listen, I respect that. Giannis went crazy, but it's not even a knock on Giannis. It's like, is that team very good? No, it's not.
You don't think they'll be back?
Oh, you don't. Well, depending on who stays healthy. Like if Brooklyn stays healthy, there's no. listen, if they have to see Brooklyn early in the playoffs next year, I don't think they win a game.
If you're Brooklyn going,
if Kyrie and Harden stayed healthy, I don't think they would have won a game. Okay. It wasn't looking like they were going to win a game.
I agree, but I mean, that's why the Nets are the favorite going into next year.
Yeah.
But it's all going to be a contingent of them staying healthy. And as if I'm the Nets, I want them to just just play basketball. Like, I want them to live your life, but keep it all confined, man. Like, I don't like James Harden out in the middle of all this going on.
But see, this is where James Harden is at his best. I mean, like when he was in Houston, he was a strip club legend.
Yeah.
And that's why he was able to put up all them. Remember when James Harden scored 30 points for like 2 months straight?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was put up 30, 40 points a game for 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what he was doing after that? KOD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was out there. He was spending them ones, man. He was circulating dollars in the economy.
He was
when did James Harden get hurt? During a pandemic, because you know what I'm saying,
he wasn't. The
things wasn't moving. The dollar didn't circulate.
Yeah.
It didn't circulate.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro.
So this is when James Harden is at his best. Kyrie is at his best when the sage is burning, extra bright. You know what I'm saying? KD is at his best when, you know what I'm saying, the butthole levels is turned up to maximum. You know what I'm saying? When the burner counts is firing.
Right. Oh, he ain't even doing the burner no more.
No, and I love it. I love it that KD is just like, you know what? You're right. I don't need no burner. I thought I had to use a burner to talk spicy to people, but y'all right. Y'all just go get the real me now.
He just told Rappaport to his face.
Yeah.
And Rappaport got so scared and upset that he told everybody. Yeah. But all right, man. So, you know, as far as the Olympics though.
No. You ain't just gonna walk around all the LeBron slander that's going on. So I mean,
but how is it that LeBron is being brought into this?
I mean, Giannis won at 26 and LeBron.
That ain't got nothing to do with LeBron. Celebrate Giannis.
I mean, we compared everything LeBron did to Jordan, and you know what I'm saying. So now Giannis gets to be in that conversation.
You know,
like Giannis carried his team. He didn't go join a super team.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He was
always,
better than LeBron. How you feel?
We always talk. No, I'm not a bronzexual. You're not going back into it.
You asked me about Harden. I was just asking you. Like, is Giannis better than LeBron?
No. But I think that both can be right.
I mean, he won at 26.
He won at 26. But LeBron took a team to the finals that shouldn't have been there, you know, and like
Giannis did too. Giannis got very lucky. Now LeBron was hard work getting that team to the finals.
True.
Giannis just got lucky. He just lucked out where he needed to.
Yeah. You know what? I think I contribute this to sports radio having nothing to talk about. That they brung this whole thing up about LeBron, because I don't even know how we got there with that, but I get it. I'll entertain the conversation.
Yeah.
And as far as Giannis being better than LeBron, no.
Why
I like
not?
Giannis.
Giannis won at 26. LeBron didn't win.
You're not doing this. I know what you're doing.
I'm just bringing up the conversation at that. Do I think Giannis better than LeBron? Absolutely not.
I don't.
Absolutely not.
I don't either.
But I mean, this is what people like. I thought LeBron kind of came out and took the brunt of it, man, because it's like, well, KD pretty much mopped the floor with them. They just got lucky, essentially, and got past Brooklyn or whatever. And then, I mean, come on, the Hawks. When the Hawks and the Bucks were the Eastern Conference Finals, everybody's kind of like, this year's going to suck.
Yeah, we do. And at that moment, we knew it was good, because like, we thought that the Hawks were going to give them a good game or a good series.
And they did up until Trae Young got hurt. And then we were like, okay.
Everybody, the injury bug just took over, man.
Yeah.
You know, and like, and Giannis grew an ACL overnight. And that's, that's where it came. Because at one point, we thought he was done. So we're like, who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win the
CP3? We thought everybody was rooting for CP3 to finally get his ring.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the finals that I did take away was like, I feel bad for CP3 because the window's probably closed.
Listen, he's going to the Lakers.
He's not going to the Lakers.
He's going to the Lakers.
He's not. I don't think he helps the Lakers.
Oh, he definitely does.
But how's he help them?
I mean, just being able to be a solid point guard, man, knowing how to make the right plays, getting everybody going.
Okay, I agree with you on that point, but then is he going to get AD on the vegan diet to keep him healthy?
He might, man.
Or, you gotta do something.
You know what I'm saying? He'll set up AD so that way he don't have to do any type of strenuous movement.
Something, man.
You know,
because AD is going to get hurt. We know that. Like we know that to be true.
Yeah.
The way he looked at it, looked like that groin was off the bone. You know what I mean? Like the end of last year when he was out of there.
You know what? And this is a narrative we got to stop, man. That whole, you know what I'm saying, play through injuries, because it was like, yo, AD, I admire you for at least putting up the attempt like you was going to try to play, but come on, dog.
Yeah, bro. You was out there for 10 minutes.
If even. And I mean, he was like, you wasn't doing no service to your team, man.
At all. You was hurting them.
Yeah, you was just out there, you limping around, man. You slow and hobble. It's like, man, what was it, 5 minutes in there? Like, all right, man, get your butt off the court.
Yeah. Because he looked like his whole, like, the groin just fell off.
Yeah, he was finished.
He was finished, bro. He was completely finished.
And I mean, if you can't get 5 minutes on the court, then I mean,
Yeah.
James Harden went out there and he hobbled through it or whatever. But
He was a good decoy.
He was well enough to, you know what I mean, at
Yeah.
least look like something out there. But I mean, he didn't look like himself. He wasn't going to the rim or nothing like that.
He had no burst.
Nah.
No lateral movement at all. That's why I hope that he's good again.
Oh, he's straight.
He's
You know
straight?
what I'm saying? Yeah, man, listen, he got a, you know what I'm saying, a little hot oil
All
massage.
right, we're moving on, bro. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. So look, piggyback on LeBron though, he's the first, not the first athlete, but he hits 1 billion earned in his career as far as outside stuff. Shout out to him. That's dope. I mean, are we surprised LeBron is a businessman?
No, I mean, like, listen, that's where it's headed, man. Much deserved.
Yeah,
And he's doing the right thing with the money, man. I still love the I believe score. I promise.
Yep, I believe that. I believe. I like that story as well. I like all the things. I think I LeBron gets celebrated, and I think I knew that it was over CP3 when I saw LeBron on the sideline. I'm not going to front. When I seen him on the sideline sneaking the vodka in, I said, yeah, this is over for CP3. Even LeBron knows it. He showed up just to show support for his guy because he probably knew he wasn't going to be there again. This is not coming back for Game 7, so I'm going to show up here now.
Is Melo somewhere celebrating?
Nah, yeah, probably. I mean, because Melo got to think about it, man. Dame probably out of there.
Melo out of there.
So Melo's out of there.
Yeah.
You know, but
Melo to the left. Matter of fact, Melo,
No.
come join ISO gang.
Here you go.
Come join ISO
That'd be a
gang.
better move for him. Because that would be a better move for him.
I agree.
That
But
would be
I
better.
think that makes the most. Blake and Melo coming off the bench for ISO gang? Come on, man.
Yeah, Blake
Come
actually
on,
came
man.
up pretty big, man, in this series. DeAndre Jordan's got splinters.
He got to go.
Yeah.
He got to go.
Oh, how the tables turned so quick. You was a big DeAndre Jordan supporter. Now
But then he stopped playing for some reason.
He sucks. That's why he stopped playing.
But that's the thing. Like, you can be terrible. Just be there to catch the lob. I don't care.
Well,
Get
the
6
person-
hard fouls and catch this lob when I throw it.
I say all this with tongue in cheek and I laugh, but the reason why DeAndre Jordan didn't play well because the beard didn't play. The beard set up DeAndre Jordan well.
Yeah.
And the fact that he wasn't out there to set him up was like, all right, okay, you back on the bench.
Once Blake showed up, they were like, well, we don't have any use for you anymore.
Yeah,
and,
true.
so we're just going to run these 7.
Yeah.
Jeff Green, you're going to get Landry Shamet, you'll get a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Blake,
Yeah.
you starting now. I was
Yeah.
like, when Blake started, I was like,
Yeah, DeAndre, you relegated to Cliff Livingston role. Get your towel and wave it. You know, like you're not getting it. But hey, somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
You know, somebody got to do it. That's cool.
And really, you know who I actually blame for all of this, man? I blame that bum. That bum that we got from the Spurs, man. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, man.
I blame him. He's a bum. He knows he's a bum, and he should have never. He sabotaged our team. Andre Drummond tried to sabotage the Lakers, so it was okay. I mean, I'm glad we didn't get that sabotage.
Experiment, man. That was so bad.
I heard he was thinking about going to go play in China. I was like,
As he
oh
should.
god, he's going for the Shanghai Sharks.
Yeah.
But but yeah, man, no, I definitely blame that bum. Not Drummond. I forgot his name because he's a bum.
Marcus Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge, man. Like, man, how dare you? But Melo,
Yeah.
you're welcome. Come on,
I feel
ISO
you.
gang.
All right, man. So, shout out to LeBron. We can move on for that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm hating.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
We'll talk about it offline.
Okay.
I got questions about Bronny.
Do you?
I do.
Okay. Well,
I got
okay. All right. Cool. We'll talk about it
But I
offline.
don't want to talk about children.
Yeah. We won't. Yeah. We talk about slander him off the pod.
Nah, yeah. I ain't slandering him, man. I'm proud of the young man.
Yeah,
I think the media need to stop giving him so much scrutiny. I just got questions.
It's too late.
I just got questions.
Okay.
That's
All
it.
right. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it. There's a battle going on right now between vaccinated players and non-vaccinated players in the NFL. So the NFL pretty much put a stake in the ground and saying you have to be vaccinated to play football this
Without
year.
saying it.
Without saying it, but they
Yeah.
said it. And like, bro, I don't know if you read it, but they were saying like certain things you cannot do if you're not vaccinated. Like if you are not vaccinated, you can't work out with the team.
Wow.
You can't be around team facilities, but you could be on a team. So I don't really get what any of this means. And then also if a team is found to be the cause of the game being forfeited or the game not being able to be played, they're not replaying games.
Yeah.
The team that has
You lose by forfeit.
You lose by forfeit, and both teams don't get a paycheck. So they're going to try to cause anarchy here. Like people are going to fight. Like you like this whole and like coaches are getting fired because they're choosing not to get vaccinated and everything. Like, what is this, Kev?
Fam, you know what? I'm a kind of call the NFL on BS right here.
That's what we should.
Because we was in the middle of the Roni and they still made them guys get out there and play.
Bro, we talked about it on pod. We talked about, this is not the right thing right here. Like, they're playing these games. It doesn't seem right.
Back when it wasn't no vaccine.
Right. There wasn't a vaccine in sight.
Yeah, they still was like, man, no, look, we're going to get this money.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing shut down. Ain't
Right.
nothing, no.
Nah.
I think the NFL was the only league that was like, they didn't get affected by shutdowns when the Super Bowl happened the year before. Mm-hmm. And then when the Roni hit, like, we were already through the summer. Like, I mean, we started in February, March last year. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, man, NBA had to pause and then they came back with the bubble. NFL was like, oh, so we can do, we doing it then. And it's like, well, wait, this is a whole different situation. NBA had to make major concessions to make this work.
Yeah.
And they like, but we can play though. Okay, right. Well, listen, get the money.
Right.
This TV deal ain't gonna pay for itself now. Right. Get y'all asses on the field. You know what I mean? Those games getting canceled and postponed every week, a week.
They were canceling games and then postponing them. Like, teams playing twice in 1 week. Right. Like, this is so wrong. Like,
right. They throwing them out there. And now all of a sudden they want to act all high and mighty. Like, listen, man, if you ain't vaccinated, no, ain't gonna be no game. Like, what happened last year?
Right.
Y'all, man.
Listen, that
dirty dogs.
That Delta kicking up.
Yeah.
I mean,
bro, I'm trying to tell you, Delta Airlines, I know they hurt. I know they hurt.
Like, what's all this Delta? Why are we trending?
Right.
Like, that's the variant, bro.
Yeah, it's like I never fly over there.
Yeah. But this thing with the NFL, though, is interesting, though. Like, I am wondering how they're going to make this. Like, you got to get vaccinated now.
Yeah.
And, like, some people.
You ain't got to. But
you
ain't
can go
got
walk
to.
away.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't got to.
Because DeAndre Hopkins said that he deleted the tweet, but he did say that I might have to go find. Yeah, might have to go find something else to do. So he deleted the tweet. He didn't talk. But, like, when people like him, because he moves the needle. He's a star. You know, when he doesn't want to play. I mean, unless Tom Brady comes out and say he ain't playing.
Next man up.
Yeah, next man up. They'll get a jersey. They'll tell him to give his number away to somebody else so quick.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, because I saw where Cole Beasley was saying, I'm not going to get vaccinated. Somebody was like, who?
Right, they're like,
who's Cole Beasley?
Well, I mean, if you wanted to trade, you could have just demanded that.
Yeah, but you play for the Bills.
Yeah, listen, they'll sit you down. You know what'll happen next? It's gonna be a scandal come out about him, and he gonna be done assaulted somebody.
Yeah, it's like Deshaun Watson. That's where massage
I would have said he would have called somebody the N word, but NFL don't care about that. They don't mind.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The only thing he could do is assault somebody. Yeah, that's about the only thing she can't get in trouble for in the NFL.
I did read that Deshaun Watson is going to report to camp today, though, because if he
is he? You know what? Me and my dad were just talking about that. Man, it seemed like that story got buried. We didn't hear another word like Richard Sherman.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They said he's going to report today. If not, he gets fined $50,000 a day.
Really?
So yeah, once that money starts.
Why? I wonder why the Texans want him to report, because I thought that they was trying to sideline him or railroad him a little bit. So it's like, why would y'all find him if y'all don't really want him there?
I'm not sure. Weird. It is kind of weird, but I mean, I don't know. This whole football season seems weird so far.
But it's crazy. We didn't hear another peep about that. Like, I just hit me. I'm like, man, is he still with the Texans?
No,
what's going on?
I think because it was so much of the offseason, the basketball took over, but it's still been going on. Really? Like, I think he's about to go to court over it.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong, and all this could be, I don't fact check.
I know there's a lot of there's a lot of conflicting reports. Some people saying he did this, other people saying it didn't.
And then some people recanted their story.
Yeah, so there's a lot of doubt around it.
So he might have just said he's going to stay with the Texans, and the Texans are paying for all this to go away. You know what I mean? That might be
they put the squeeze on
it. Might be, yeah. Like,
Is the recant, was that them? That was one of them pulling them back. Like, man. Look what we could do for you now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We pulled one on back. Yeah. Now we can pull the rest of them back. Right. If you want to throw that ball this year.
Still 40 out there now. Come on home. So they might. Speaking of football, though, rumor has it the SEC is looking to add Clemson, Michigan, Florida State, and Ohio State. The SEC trying to get everybody. All right, let's just
get all the good teams.
SEC just trying to get anybody. I mean, everybody, man. Yeah. And like with the money, these cats making all this money now, man. And listen, you brought it up on pod a couple weeks ago. We talked about how it's going to be interesting how recruiting is going to work with this money thing. Because all the big name players are going to want to go to the schools. And like Nick Saban already came out and said, like, yo,
quarterback made about $1 million.
He going to make more. Yeah. You want to get down?
Right. Mm-hmm. You want to be down?
You want to be down?
With this Alabama game.
Yeah, come on down, make a couple mil.
Listen, I promise. Listen, Ohio State quarterback going to be driving Rolls Royce Cullinan. You better believe that. They be
absolutely.
Like, man, that's going to be the recruiting offer. Right there. It's like, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? You can be riding Rolls too, man. Ride Rafe all around campus, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You already got a mansion. We got the mansion for you right here, man. 2.4.
And as much as I believe it's the right thing to do, that these players should be making money because these colleges make a lot of money, this is gonna go bad.
Well, it's gonna go bad for y'all smaller schools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the what do they call them? Power 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
For the Power 10 schools, man, like this what they been waiting on.
This is the mini NFL.
Yeah, no, listen, they been waiting to flex this.
Oh,
They're
for
like,
sure.
Listen, we bands on deck for you.
Well, you remember, okay, because your cousin played.
Yeah.
So it's like you would get certain things, or even if your parents would buy you something like that, you couldn't really show it. Like, where'd you get it from? Now it's different, man. These kids gonna be having the carrots in the ears, bro. Like everything's gonna be having the rollies gonna be on the.
Bro, I'm saying driving a Lambo on campus not a problem. Not a problem.
This is gonna get
got
bad.
this from a sponsorship deal, baby.
Yeah.
Did a sponsorship for MAG,
Hey,
Midwest Auto Group.
It's gonna be right and get it backwards. So when they show it on TV, it comes out right. Like, it's gonna be all bad until that stuff starts happening.
Yeah,
you know, I'm excited about it, but I'm interested in what's gonna happen this year.
Listen, I already told man. Listen, the big net Saban threw that out there just to let you know right now. Like I can get you the most.
Oh yeah,
and
that's exactly why he did it.
The same thing. Ohio State gonna be on that same type of time.
But them joining the SEC though, do you think that's gonna happen?
I don't think that there's any benefit for Ohio State to join the SEC because it's just like. Nah, we're good. You know what I'm saying? We're generating a lot of interest out here by us. Our conference is already strong. SEC is a weak conference. Mm-hmm. And I know Bama, the SEC, Bama wants to tighten that up a little bit so that way they can prove that, they're the best or whatever. And they keep all the money right there in the conference.
Right. But that will be the incentive.
Yeah.
Money, because now we can talk about the money. The money's always been the understated thing, but now you can talk about it.
Why would Ohio State leave?
No, if I was Ohio State, you got more to lose than gain.
No, matter of fact, Bama, why don't you come to the Big Ten?
There you go.
Yeah.
Because Ohio State has no comp.
Yeah, exactly.
Michigan's been a trash can.
Well, no, Big Ten is a much better conference than the SEC.
Well, the Big Ten flip-flops. Because the Big Ten every year will have one team that's usually pretty good. It'll flip-flop between Penn State, Michigan State, Michigan sometimes,
Ohio State's
always good. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, who else? Is
Purdue?
No, but in like Oklahoma, I know Northwestern. Like Northwestern was all right last year.
Oklahoma just took a dive though.
Yeah,
they used to be good.
But that's what I'm saying. And what is it? Nebraska. The Nebraska be another one, and Wisconsin's Big Ten too, aren't they?
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Big 12?
No, Wisconsin's Big Ten.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So we got enough schools in there where it's like, well, these schools at least be ranked,
right,
to where it looks competitive or whatever.
But the Big Ten always have a sneaky team that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then Ohio State.
Well, Ohio State's an anomaly. We don't talk about they're always good.
And now they broke into two conferences, Big Ten East, Big Ten West, or whatever. Because now we got like Maryland and all those other schools. So we're good.
Because it's the Big Ten, but it's 12 teams, right?
I think it's even more than that because like I said, they got Big Ten East and Big Ten West now.
Is Rutgers in the Big Ten?
Yes.
Okay.
Rutgers, Maryland, all those. Like they added I forget which conference.
Yeah, I forget. They added more teams.
They absorbed somebody though.
Yeah. I don't think Ohio State should do it. I know what Saban's trying to do. Saban's just trying to get like death row, man. You know what I mean? He's trying to keep.
Like I said, like Saban, you want to do something? Come join the Big Ten.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, and then the SEC just crumbles.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta try to move all these teams out here, man. You just move on over here. But they like, I bet we won't bow down on Ohio State like that. Like,
right, you already know. And Alabama fans travel, and Ohio State fans travel.
Yeah,
so I think it's a win. But also, you think about it. It cannibalizes each other because if they're in the same conference, they got to play each other,
right?
And then they'll have to potentially play in the championship again if that happens. But that'd be the anomaly. Remember that 1 year Michigan and Ohio State played, and then they played in the championship as well, and Ohio State beat them twice. Yeah, it's like
how could I ever forget?
Michigan's a trash can. Yeah. How does Jim Harbaugh still have a job? How does he not been fired?
He secured the Jordan deal.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's worth its weight in gold.
I don't like it though, man, because like they get nice Jordans, and it's like I can't buy them.
Yeah. That's why Ohio State got LeBron, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but they never released any heat out.
LeBron puts out OSU themed shoes.
Not the ones that they get though, because Michigan, you could buy their shoes.
Right. I mean, no, LeBron, the LeBron, I think it was LeBron 15 or whatever, the ones that look like
Blanco?
And they kind of look like a sock or whatever. And then they had the Ohio exclusive ones So I mean, like LeBron. But I mean,
lady I work with actually her son had a pair of those Blanco LeBrons, the all red ones. Their house got broken into for those shoes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it sucked because she was asking me about it because she knew I rock sneaks, and she was like, "Well, can we find them again?" I said, "Them shoes is long gone." Okay, somebody got them and flipped them, and we could see, but
I mean, if you want to spend a lot,
you're gonna get them because somebody gave her son the shoes that worked at Ohio State, gave him the shoes, and like literally somebody broke into their house for those shoes. That's crazy.
Sometimes you gotta know when. Like, listen,
because flexing. That's why I got off social media.
If you ride the bus, You can't flex, man.
Or you can't be on Instagram showing what you got because you look like food.
Well, I mean, no, you can show what you got, but like you can't. People can't like see me and you can wear heat because like I get in my car and I might be on the east side. I'll drive back to where I live.
Yeah,
you'll never see me again. I doubt you want to follow me home.
Right.
And there could be other problems there.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know what I got.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, if I'm in school and I ride the bus. You see where that bus stop every day.
True. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You might see me walking to the crib.
Exactly. So that ain't good. That's ain't
a little
good.
different.
Yeah.
All right, man. We gotta talk about this Kanye listening party, bro. So I didn't get a chance to listen to the end. So I didn't know you told me the Hov was on there, okay?
Yeah.
Because the wife came in and told me about her day, and I'm like, being a great husband, I'm listening. And I'm like, here's the thing, like I'm in the crib and I'm literally attentively watching something on my laptop. I can't even have my hand like this, right? She came in and gave me so much information about her day. And I get it, she was excited, but I didn't want to say, hey, baby, I'm just kind of, just kind of watching something here.
Brother,
so I didn't know.
I just got used to it at this point because it's like, man, I could be sitting here with the phone right here,
like literally, that's
on
how
full volume, like, and it's like, man, look, just hey, I'm blah, blah, blah. You be like, bet, pause.
But that's the thing, I did. I paused it thinking I could go back and watch it again.
It was live stream.
It was live. No, they
no, what be the killer is it's like, all right, so then they pause it and then like they be like, you be like, okay, you give a little conversation back. You be like, all right, cool. Hit play again, and then it's like you right back. You be like, they don't give a damn what you got going on.
They gonna get these thoughts out.
Yeah, like,
I don't care nothing about what you do. I
me.
don't know what you doing. And I did. So I didn't even know Hov was on the album until you told me. Because you was like, Hov, and you apologized. Of course, you didn't know.
Right.
But I was
you was like, dang. I was like, I thought we was watching it together.
No.
My bad, brother.
No, we weren't. You thought. Okay? Nah. My wife came in there hot. She told me all about her day. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, yep, yeah, babe, yeah. That is nuts. She is crazy. Hit play. I'm like, oh God, okay, pause again.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right, Before I knew it was over. And before you know it, I heard Hov. I had the message like, Hov? Oh, well, you ain't miss Hov. I'd have missed Hov now. Yeah, well, it's being a good husband.
But that's too funny because I remember, man, that happens to me all the time.
And we both know that's how it is. But just in Kanye fashion, the album never came out. Nope. All right, so we didn't get Donda. I saw a thing on online that he's not gonna leave the Atlanta.
Yeah, he lives there
now until the album is finished.
Yeah,
it's like.
Only Ye.
Listen, man, he's wearing a sock over his face, and I got to think that he's doing it for the Roni. Like, I mean, maybe he got something that we don't know about the Delta variant. He's rocking the Gap coat with no buffer tee on. A lot of this is problematic, man. But when you get down to the music, did you like what you heard? Because I didn't hear much of it.
I thought, first of all, it was hard to make anything out. He was mumbling a lot.
Was he?
Yeah, he was mumbling a lot, and that's why he probably had to go back in there. He was like, you know what? I can't understand a word I'm saying. Uh-huh. And he was like, let me go re-record that real quick.
Okay.
And it got pushed back 2 weeks. It's like August 9th is when it's supposed to come out now, I guess.
Okay.
I liked it so far.
But we got Hov.
Yeah, we got Hov verse. It was so nice to hear Kanye and Hov back on the track, man.
Why now?
Kim gone.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were going to agree with me. I knew that's exactly what I think it is.
Kim
but
gone.
They said Kim was there. She
was there, but it don't matter.
It don't matter. She's out of there.
I mean, she was on the side. Kanye was.
But was he talking about her?
I think so.
I think because at one point I thought I heard him say about compared them to the devil, their family.
And he was, he said he was gonna go to jail because it was going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said, living in that house was like living in jail.
Yeah.
Feeling like, listen, she had to get all the ether. She went. Listen, you wanted to show up to this concert. I didn't ask you to come.
I do find it first of all, I am excited by Hov and Ye. The part I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to listen to it in that audio quality. I did go listen to Jay's verse. Jay snapped.
Yeah,
and they said Jay wrote it in a half hour. You know,
and he had just turned it in at 4:00.
Yes, Guru said that. I don't know some things about Guru says. I agree. I believe Guru, but I don't know, man. Some things I'd be like, man, I don't know Guru. You know what I mean? I had to be there too.
Right.
Some of this you put Jay Special. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Hovenger too, but some of the stuff you'd be like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I do want to hear Donda. I am. I heard hearing his mom on the parts seemed pretty dope.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I like that touch on it. And I hope that Kanye has some closure, and because some things I'll be watching, man, I think he's still grieving. And
definitely.
And so I want the album. Hopefully, the album can help in that grieving process. So I hope it's good music. That's all.
Man, got 4 kids. I mean, I know they still little, so they probably just getting on his nerves a lot. Yeah, but it's like, man, listen, lean on that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is he? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I hope that the album he can get some stuff off that he wants to talk about. And more importantly, I hope Rhyme Fest is there to get the rhymes together.
Is that like the weirdest thing though?
What's that?
Like it's like, man, listen, like when you don't be around the kids, man, you love them so much. Then like I be having like thoughts like, man, you know, I should go get the kids, and I correct myself. I'm like, no, that's a terrible idea. It's a horrible idea. No, they will terrorize you, man. But it's like I love them so much, but then at the same time, it's like, no,
That's because it's different when you have them because you have to. You know what I mean?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like, I imagine like you be out and about, you be like, man, I really miss my kids. And then you get home, and then the kids be like, Dad. You be like, yeah.
No,
I did miss him.
No, Cam. It's not like that. I can't wait, man. I literally can't wait. I'm so glad we.
So hold on, which way is it not like where it's not like I be out and be like, man, I really miss my kids, or it's not like I hit that door and they, you know what I'm saying, they'd be like, hey, chocolate bar, slushy, park, take me out. I'm sad. I'm happy. I want to play. I want to jump on your back. I want to give you a haircut.
That all comes with it, bro.
That's what I was saying.
Go ahead,
brother. I'm calling Cap.
Okay,
because you were just like you just told me last week, Kev, school about to be back in.
No, I did. Listen,
I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, we got a couple weeks for school. Like, close enough.
Listen,
Summer's over.
I need that break.
It was the middle of July. Summer is over.
My kids work the body. No, but it does come to a point where I will say to my, hey, I miss my kids. I want to see them, and it's never when I do see them, I'm like, oh man, I should have just stayed out. You know,
it's never that I should have just stayed out.
Yeah,
it's just that feeling of like, oh, I forgot how much y'all work me.
Oh my god, work the body.
When I was away, all I could think about is your smiling faces and hugs.
Yeah.
Now that I'm back, I forgot that you want me to cook, clean, and play and tell you jokes all day.
Yeah, and then play with my stuff.
Right.
You know? Don't forget that part.
Yeah.
All right, man. So are we gonna see this? You said Donda comes out on August what?
August 9th, I believe.
All right, I'll believe it when I see it. Bro.
Yeah, but that all ties back into that might be why Kanye don't lean into the kids. He'd be like, you know what I mean? The kids probably ain't no fun. He like, I'm trying to design shoes. Now you want to design the shoes too. Like I'm doing this as serious work. You done gave like, you know what I'm saying? The little baby done gave you a little scribble like, now Dad, make this into a shoe. You like, it's ugly.
No, man. And we don't think none of this is weird that LeBron that Kanye's walking around with a wave cap on his head.
Like the kids know. He gets work done in peace now.
Boy. All right, man, we're gonna move on. That Don Dalvin ain't coming out on August 9th. I don't believe that. All right, man. Last thing we gotta talk about is this Royce and Lupe battle that happened.
Yeah.
All right, so I find it kind of odd that when people get into an argument about something, right, and then one person finds victory in that they made the other person mad. Like I find that a little odd. Although, because Royce is kind of hanging on that right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he on his live with Mickey Fax was like he was basically saying how Lupe seemed that he was upset when he made his diss track because the whole song was about him.
He was checking boxes.
Checking boxes. I still don't understand that point. Versus the Royce's song, he only talked about Lupe a little bit, and I said that was dumb. That's a dumb debate because Lupe ended up spitting just facts, and that's the part I think hurt the most hearing it because the part I tell you when. The most disrespectful part to me was when Lupe at the end, when we thought he was over. He's I got more. And he went back in again. And he said what I said last podcast, which is Royce is never going to get from under Eminem's shadow.
Perpetual sidekick. But
no, when he said your raps are gimmicky and it's a watered down version of the person that you align with.
Yeah.
So we knew who he was talking about.
Oh,
and then he said, but I don't blame you. I consider he's one of
my favorites too.
One of my favorites too. And I said, wow, that right there is exactly it. But and also in Lupe's rant too, when he on his song, he said about how you would even think that you are.
We have the same metrics.
We have the same metrics.
Yeah, I know that hurt.
Oh, that hurt
a lot. It's like, man, I don't even know what would drive you to think we had the same metrics.
It wasn't the fact that Lupe said it. It was the fact that everyone else said it too.
Yeah.
You know, that's the part was like, wow, maybe like that. This hits a little different. Yeah. I do think Royce's song was good, but when Lupe's came out,
it was okay.
It was, but Lupe came out. That's what had to hurt too. Lupe came out and said exactly what everyone thought, which is you can rhyme words, but they have no impact.
Yeah,
you know. And I was like, wow, yeah, this is. There'll never be a pod again. This podcast.
I wanted the pod to keep going. They just show up again like, yep.
No.
It's the Lupe and Roy's show. Perpetual sidekick, fella.
But honestly though, that's something that we both talked. We said that even before these songs came out. We knew why Royce had a problem. We kind of figured it. Like, okay, Lupe said what he said, which is that I will professionally buy. And I still didn't understand that point. But then when you broke it down to me, like what he was implying, I said, oh, okay, well, yeah, they're never going to be able to potty after this. And then I didn't think bars were coming, and then bars came, and like, yo, Lupe does this rap thing.
Yeah,
you know, like
he was, but that was the thing though. It's like that he was. I mean, he responded in like 2 hours. He wasn't trying.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh yeah, this is quick, this is easy.
Yeah.
And he just dusted him off real quick. So as much as Royce could be like, man, Lupe got mad. It's like, but I mean, you took like a week and a half to say something, and Lupe been telling you to rap for like a month.
Yeah,
and then you finally did, and you know what I'm saying. First of all, Royce can say, oh, he said a little bit of stuff about Lupe, but it's like, man, you kept going. Like all that tells me. Like, first, I would have to ask, what was the song about? What was Lambda about? Because it's like it was just kind of all over the place. It was like, and that's where I think.
Well, I think he did that. What was it about? Okay, what Lambda was about? I don't know. I didn't know the best part about.
What were the bars? Like,
well, the title was the only part that made sense to me because I understood what he was a dig at Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah,
Lambda, and that's when Lupe said it in his song. Like, Lambda, and he kind of broke that down. Like, but I don't know. I don't know what his song was about.
But that's the whole thing too. It's like, okay, man, you can rap, you can rhyme some words, but like none of this means anything. Like, I mean, I don't.
I think Joe Budden said that too.
I don't think Joe had to protect his relationship, so he had to cape for his man.
Joe was bootlicking, but not so much bootlicking. He was caping for his man. He should have kept it.
Oh, and that's when I knew Ish don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Ish don't care. But that's what made me listen to pop. But no, when Joe came in,
I skipped directly to that point. I heard that part of it. Cut it back.
Oh yeah,
off.
it was awful.
Yeah.
But Joe,
no, I didn't. I don't know if it was awful. I didn't hear anything.
I was cleaning and I listened to it. Ugh. But when Joe came in on the live and him and Royce talked about a story how they first started meeting or talking to one another, and Joe told him like, yo, you're rapping words but they don't say anything.
Yeah,
you know. And Joe even said that. And I'm like, okay, if another MC could say, and the guy that you revere as far as being your I can say rap mate or whatever it was, their group mate, then you know this is how people feel about you, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of is, and I don't want to box Royce in like that.
No. I think I like Royce.
Book of Ryan, I felt like he did great at telling stories.
Yes.
So it's like, yo, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can do it, but it was like when I heard Lambda, I'm like, I don't really understand what. Like, it's rhyming. He's doing a good job rhyming the styles, and he was switching his flows and his patterns and all that stuff, and that was cool. Listen, that's impressive.
Yeah.
But like when I actually sat down and read the lyrics, and I'm just like, I don't really get what's the point, or like what are we talking about here? What's the topic? What's the subject here? I see a couple of shots in there, and then I just see some nonsense.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And I started to wonder, like, well, maybe I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I find myself doing that a lot. And I'll ask you, like, what was this about? Like, even the part where, like, I think it goes over my head. Like, maybe, you know, like maybe I'm just not understanding. But Lupe seemed really pretty to the point. I understood what he was coming to. He brought everybody in. He even brought bars up about Crooked. He brought bars up about Button. He brought bars up about Eminem.
You know what it was? You know what it was like? It was like when it's like, you know, say that they were in school or whatever, and maybe that one guy, man, he crack a joke about a guy. You know what I'm saying? He stand next to a guy, he crack a joke. You know what I'm saying? The homies might giggle a little bit. Other guy don't say nothing, so you crack another joke, man. Now the homies are still laughing. And then that other guy that you was cracking the jokes on kicks your teeth in. You know, never says a word, just turns around and actually kicks your teeth in. There's nothing really left for you to, like, all the jokes ain't work. They're not gonna work no more. You know what I'm saying? There's no more jokes because, like, oh my God. Yeah. He, like, bro, you could maybe try to crack a joke on, but he kicked your teeth in. Like, yeah, I don't know that joking on him is really worth it anymore.
Right.
That's what this battle kind of felt like. Like, Royce, big gums and little teeth. It was like, okay. Yeah. But then when Lupe was like, man, see, the problem is that you ain't never had no impact. It was like, truth hurts.
But that's the truth, though. It wasn't no now, Lupe got disrespectful in there, too. You know, so I wish they took you instead of taking Biz.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Like, I don't know why. I feel like maybe that was just like...
That was just battle
just rap. Some whatever. Right, but...
And not to give it a pass, it was, you know, it was wrong. But I think it ushered in the I'll shoot your son while you eating sun chips. I think that
that kind of kicked that in. Yeah. I agree. But because I was like, Royce, I get it as a clever, witty bar. But like when he told Mickey to wear that, I'm like, that ain't cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's like you've seen Mickey, little boy, like that's not cool at all. Man.
Right.
We don't rock with that over here, brother.
So that was a shot.
That's cornball moves.
Yeah, very corny. That was a shot at Mickey. And so now Mickey was on live, and it's just honestly though, Kev, it's got a little weird.
I ain't gonna lie, it kind of seemed like Royce was trying to move the attention to Mickey instead. Now he's Mickey, I'm gonna destroy you.
Yeah.
Like, but you ain't got no bars for Lupe. Don't worry about what's going on with Lupe, man. You worry about you.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, see, Lupe ain't so much of a butthole. He'll release another song about Royce.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either.
I think over it now. He's like, I did what I came to do.
Yeah, made everybody rap, and now everybody's gonna rap.
But also, I don't like Lupe's diss just hurt more because it was like, man, he said what everybody kind of knew, but you know what I'm saying, like was too polite to say. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and he purposely never said the Eminem thing because it was like, I ain't gotta say it. Everybody know, you know.
Well, he alluded to it on the first part.
He did, and he kept alluding to it, but it was just like,
and then the last part, he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, he still never said Eminem, but he was just like,
you knew what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, but you know.
Yeah.
But that hurts more because it's like, that's when you know it's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't no question about it. It's like,
But even if you don't believe it's the truth, you know it's something that's been over your head your entire career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the truth.
Well, I mean, we know it. We know it to be the truth. But I'm saying, even if he doesn't accept it, and everyone does, it's like, okay, I can't get from under this. And that's the part.
Does Royce the 5'9" make it without Eminem?
It's a good question.
I don't know.
I think...
Like, is Royce the 5'9" really something special?
I think he's something special.
No, listen. That's not the question if he's talented. Like, he can rap really good.
Yeah.
But is he something special musically? Is he special?
Is he top tier?
Yeah, like, I'm just... Is he anything special? Like, he could... Like, listen, Joe Budden is very talented at rapping, I guess. I've never been...
you don't like
Yeah.
Budden.
I mean, but listen, he got a cult following.
Yeah.
But was he anything special?
You asking me?
Is Crooked Eye anything special?
But see, okay, let me frame
Is Joel Ortiz anything special?
Let me frame that better, because there's no way of saying this without being slanderous. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's really not, because it's like, yo...
Because when you say special, you're meaning, is he, like, top shelf?
Like...
Is he, like, the best of the best?
Does he have... Do any of these guys have superstar qualities? Like, none of them have really enjoyed any, like, major success. Joe Budden, to a degree, would Pump It Up or whatever. Pump It Up was a popular song or whatever, but... I mean, I know Royce has Boom, but it's like, I don't really remember Boom being...
No, I had to bring that up to you. I don't think you didn't even know about Boom.
Yeah, and the thing was, it's like, once I listened to it, I was like, oh, yeah, I've heard this. But it wasn't anything special.
Well, and the reason why it wasn't anything special, because it wasn't no impact. I mean, honestly, that's
what I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, without Eminem, how far does Royce really go?
Well, I can't really... Okay, let me say it like this. I don't want to say that it's just an Eminem thing. It's just that...
It is, though.
Well, he's never made a song... Like, I like Royce the 5'9", but if you ask me right now to name a good... I mean, name a what is he known for?
Cocaine. And Boblo Boat was good.
But that was all... The self-introspective album is hard to top.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So that album, I can understand why we talk about that one. But before that, if he never came out with that Book of Ryan, what would we be saying about Lupe? I mean, not Lupe, but
Royce 5'9".
He did an album with Primo. Yeah. But then that's once again what Lupe was saying was the guy the people you stand next to.
Perpetual sidekick.
Perpetual sidekick.
I guess I don't know, man. Like
it's no nice way of saying it.
Yeah, it's no nice way of saying it. But it's like without Eminem, Royce the 5'9", career-wise, not talent-wise, and even this dude is talented or whatever, but like career-wise, he would be Ace Hood. Dang. I'm saying, like, if you didn't have that look, or you know what I'm saying, so somebody kind of shine that light on you.
The Eminem push was big.
Oh, like Eminem fans are absolutely insane. So if Eminem co-signs you, like you're gonna at least get a nice little look.
Do you think there's any? Do you think that Lupe was right about Royce being a watered down version of Eminem? I don't think. I
could like listening to Lambda or whatever. I could see. I don't think so. No,
me neither. I don't think so either.
I could see where the comparison was because it's like Eminem has been accused a lot of times of like, man, it's just a lot of rhyming words. But
he said it. Lupe said it in the
not a lot
like,
there,
bro. He said it like it's a gimmick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but he's one of my favorites too. So even though he's the best at that gimmick, I don't know if that's what he was saying, but it's gimmicky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's no really nice way of saying it.
It really, and I mean, and it's tough because it's like, yo, listen, I'm saying that not to say that Royce isn't talented. He's very talented. As an MC, he's very capable.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, for Lupe, Royce is definitely a worthy opponent as far as being a wordsmith and a lyricist. He's super talented. But it's just like, man, it's a lot of guys that are super talented that never make it.
Yeah.
And without that Eminem look, I don't know that Royce ever makes it.
This was like the perfect battle because this is a conversation that might even started like me and you talking about hip hop because it was a Biggie and Tupac thing. And we talk about it all the time. Like, man, Biggie could rap. And you were like, nah, but what does his songs mean? Which I debate, and we go back and forth. And I've kind of curved you on some of the songs. And then we get to the problematic lyrics, and then you end up boxing me in the corner. Whatever. That's a whole other thing. But it kind of goes to that. Like, if you don't make songs that leave people with, like, dang, that,
feeling something.
That left me with something.
Yeah.
Then you're just rhyming words.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what Lupe said.
Yeah.
And that's the part that I think hits home the most. And that's where, like, when I watched the Instagram live, and first I hate that interviewer.
Checking boxes.
I might hate that interviewer as a person. But
he wasn't checking boxes.
He wasn't checking boxes. And I think that honestly though, that's like you ever get into a debate with somebody and they say something that only they know about. Uh-huh. They only understand with their rhetoric that they're saying. Yeah. You ask them for clarity and like, what you don't get it.
Right.
It's like, man, I'm out of here, bro.
Right.
Like, what is this?
I don't like this.
What are the boxes?
Right.
You know, like what? And I kept.
Mickey kept trying to figure out what are these boxes you're talking about.
No, Mickey was in the spin cycle, bro. You can see it on his face. Like
Mickey was trying to be cool, and you know what it was? I felt like Royce was taking out his frustration with Lupe on Mickey.
Well, no, what he was
he was sad. But you say whatever you want. He was. But
this
sad.
is what it solidified to me though. Royce has a problem with Lupe, but he has a problem with Lupe fans. And he doesn't understand because Mickey is a fan as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand why. Like when Roy started talking about murals, like why is mural so good? Why y'all elevate murals?
Nobody co-signed him on that.
Nobody did.
Even Bud came in and was like, "Hey man, I don't know about that one, dog."
Yeah, but then once again he reverted like, "But was he checking boxes?" And he was like, "Well,
Bud like." Yeah, I'm sorry.
But that's where like I wish I could be in the comments like, bro, did you listen to Drogas Waves? Did you listen to that? You listen to Fahrenheit 9/11 because I went back and listened to it. Listen, Lupe's gonna get a check from me because I listened to everything in the thing. Like the original nerds got spun, everything.
Bruh, I feel like Royce might have felt like him and Lupe was in the same space, and
that's exactly what it was.
Lupe had to get a little bit of straightening.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Sorry, homie. Like you a good rapper. You a very good rapper, but
see, even Joe tried to come in there and cop for him
this.
though because he said it too. He was like, you know, for even Lupe to say, man, F that bear. I'm going to poke the bear. I'm going to go and poke him. F that bear. He gets a lot of credit for that. So basically, that's like saying you went and fought the town bully but got your butt beat.
Yeah, it's like, man, but I mean, hey, because Parks didn't want to give it up, but they kind of made Parks give it up. They was like, because Parks, you were saying off mic, right, you were saying he got demolished. I ain't said, no, you said demolished. Because everybody try to keep they trying to, you know, I mean, JVP got to keep their Royce relationship.
Right, that's their friend.
Yeah, that's their friend. Yeah. But they were very careful not to disparage Lupe. They was like, I mean, he juggernaut now. Don't get it messed up, man. Right. I love, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go. You got to do, and I mean, I was like, I feel you.
Yeah. But to me, they seemed like they were bullying Mickey Fax, though. When they were on that live. Because Joe came in there trying to pull a tough guy. I don't like that.
Well, it's because they feel like their career is up higher than Mickey Fax. But it's like, yo, Royce would feel away if Lupe came in and stunned on him like that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that ain't it ain't cool to do it to Mickey.
And that's the part that I think got us into where we're at now, which is all the while Royce thought that him and Lupe were on the same level, and they weren't. Nah. You know, I mean, as far as the caliber of artist, caliber of rapper, yeah, you can rhyme, but Lupe said it, man, you have no impact.
Yeah, it's like, man, like, listen, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what make you think we share the same metrics, man. Like,
yeah, I was like,
nah, dog.
Yeah.
You not this, man.
Yeah. And I was listening to it like, yeah, this is exactly what me and Kev was saying. Like, yo, it's like you were the last person in the room to realize that y'all aren't on the same playing field, man.
Nah.
You know, and Royce kind of said on his live, too, like, yo, I've sold more records than all y'all combined.
Yeah, Lupe told him that. Like,
yeah, Lupe said, I don't know if I said the right name, but he said, yeah, I've sold, and he was saying about Mickey, all of them. I've sold more records than all y'all. You know, and I think that's where Royce kind of, in my opinion, played himself when he said, yeah, I'm going to go get Crook and M, and we all going to rap.
Well, also what hurt was when, because he was, what was he saying? Something about, you used to be, something about Nas and Jay, or you think you Jay-Z or whatever. And then Lupe is like, listen, Nas said I'm Nas.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Hov think I'm Hov. I ain't gotta say it. Like, yeah, like.
But even
sorry.
when Jay put that message out on Instagram or
giving
something,
props to all the rappers,
and he put Lupe like one of the third people, and Lupe hadn't been doing anything.
Nah,
he was just chilling.
He's just that nice.
He's just that nice.
But I mean, Hov executive produced Lupe's first album because he thought Lupe was just that nice,
right?
That long ago.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, I mean, you
you
don't want to disparage it because it's like, I think Royce is super talented, but it's like, man, you're just Eminem's guy, and that's kind of where your career. It kind of stays right there. I mean, it's a gift and a curse because it's like, yo, it opened up doors for you that may not have been open otherwise, just off of what you can do.
But Kev, even if he's not just Eminem's guy,
he is, man.
But I know, but
that's what he's always gonna be known as in hip hop. It's just Eminem's boy.
No, you're right. We said that last pod. We both said that. Like, I don't think he'll ever get from underneath that shadow. But even bigger than that, you're just not on that level of Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah,
and that's not saying a lot because a lot of people aren't.
Well, I mean, but he like, man, but I'm next to Eminem though. You know what I'm saying? So he like, man, well, me and Lupe, but it's like, nah, Lupe, like, if we talk about
Lupe and Eminem will be.
That's a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit more. I don't think Lupe is on Eminem's level, but it's like, yo, when you got Hov and Nas looking at you like, yo, yeah, this kid is the nicest thing I've heard.
Yeah,
and then it's like, then you got Eminem, homie.
Yeah, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he good, man. I like his stuff. I heard that song, man. I like it. But that's the thing. Royce is talented, but. You know, it's like that Rick Ross bar, man. Just nobody's favorite.
Yeah.
Like, Lupe has a dedicated cult of stans that just swear by everything that he raps because he's that good. Royce 5'9" is kind of like, he good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a good artist.
Right. Yeah, he's a great rapper.
He's a great rapper.
Has some good songs, but
yeah.
Got no impact.
Yeah. But we saw it, though. Remember, you pointed it out on the podcast, how everyone would call in when to talk to Lupe.
Yeah.
And Lupe didn't want it. I think Lupe saw it.
Yeah.
He knew that this was happening. He knew this was potentially going to happen because he was on there like, yo, man, call for Royce. You know?
Right.
And like, yeah, I get it. So you called it. You saw this happening.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was what going on. I just realized, like, everybody that calls in always says, man, I love Lupe Fiasco's music, man. I've been listening for a long time. And Royce is good.
I mean, full transparency, like I said, I'm a Royce the 5'9" fan as well. I would not be listening to that podcast if Lupe wasn't on it.
So. No. Heavens no. Heavens no. You know what I'm saying?
I love the back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
But then once you start getting like, oh, they got some friendly banter in the rap, like, oh no, hold on. He thinks he's better or just as no, this isn't gonna end well. If they rap, this isn't gonna be well. They're not gonna rap. They're friends. They're buddies.
Well, you know what? No, I did want to hear them rap, but it was just like, yo, Royce got disrespectful at a point when all Lupe was really saying is like, man, put out some raps, man. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think you're the best.
Lupe even tried to deflect it. He's like, I'm not even the best.
Right.
Remember he said it like, go to EO Dub because I'm not even the best.
But Royce kept trying to go for small fish though. That's another thing that I also realized. Like Royce kept bullying all the smaller artists. RJ Payne, I've never heard of RJ Payne, and that's not to disparage the bruh.
Yeah.
I just haven't heard his music. He might be fantastic. I'll check him out. But you know what I'm saying? He trying to bully him. I'm like, I mean, him and somebody else having a conversation about being the best or whatever, and then Royce inserted himself. It's like, okay, and then Lupe is like, well, you know, hey, rap. I ain't got to rap for nobody, blah, blah, blah. All right, I did my thing or whatever. And Lupe like, but I mean, if it's if it's a conversation about the best, prove it. Mm-hmm. And like, okay, all Royce had to do was like, man, put out something with some bars or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, woo-woo. But he just kept on getting mad at Lupe for asking rappers to rap. But I'm gonna tell you what really, I think when I saw Royce's soul get crushed on that live, and Mickey took a lot of punishment, and he took it like a champ. But there was one point in there when Mickey was like, "Yo, it's like when you got on Murals and tried to do what Lupe did and failed."
Yeah.
And he was like, "That's how you took it." Mickey was like, "Yes." And it was just kind of like, that's when it was like, what's so good about Mural anyway?
Yeah, that's what he said it.
Everybody else was kind of like, I mean, that's fantastic. But I mean, what's so good about it? I mean, he checked all the boxes. I mean, I don't really think it's all like that or whatever. Everybody else is like, it's really like that. Joe, see, you don't think it's all like that. Joe like, nah, man, I like all that. I like all of that. All that nerd stuff that you don't like, I like it.
Well, see, Joe also got to know, like,
yeah, Joe don't want to know.
He don't want to leave that guy alone, man.
Yeah,
leave him alone.
He did his best to stand up for his friend.
Yeah. Like, but as a friend, I'm gonna come tell Kev, come on home, man. Like, you know?
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone, man. We're gonna go home, man.
Yeah, like don't worry about
that. We got
that,
a pod
man.
record.
Like, man, listen. You were doing good where you was at.
Right,
Don't worry about that, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to start stuff.
He's still one of my best friends, man. All right, let's
I think you're
home.
nice.
Right. Let's go home, man.
But yo, to see the soul crushing defeat when Mickey said it to him, he's like, "That's what you think I was trying to do? That's absolutely what you were trying to do, and you failed." Huh? Okay. It was like, Mickey.
Now it's all deflected to you. He saw red, and that's when we came to Mickey. Like they boxed Mickey in the corner, and I hope Mickey come out swinging. I hope he makes. I hope he does too. I don't like Mickey,
but again, I felt like I felt like they were just trying to bully him because he was the smaller artist. Like Mickey Fax has not enjoyed the success that even Royce has enjoyed. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to say he's easy picking because like as an MC, he's nice too.
Right.
But you know, if they don't grade on the same metric.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. All right. I don't know, man. I hope it's over.
I hope they piece it up, man.
They're gonna piece it up.
They can piece it up.
I hope they piece it up and just have a podcast about it. Just talk about it. I think it'd be fun.
Because
in the spirit of competition, I get it and everything, but I think Lupe might have just put the truth out there, which is the truth that he would need to hear, but they would have to be friends for
Lupe just went to the kill shot immediately.
Yeah, he did, man.
Just laid it all out there in front of him, like, listen, little bruh.
Yeah,
I know you older than me, but you little bruh.
He definitely little Brody. Definitely. I've listened to SLR3 for a lot.
Yeah.
And he put Steve Jobs up there. I'm like, okay, you cerebral.
I mean, he just snapped.
You cerebral mother. Yeah.
Bro, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was like, man, dang.
Yeah, exactly. I will say Budden could have took his podcast to the next level. He'd get really had a conversation about it because that was corny. That was corny. They skated.
They tapped in like Bud is having a lot of trouble anyway. And I think he really want if Ish wasn't his like real friend or whatever, he would have been fired Ish because he he straight up told Ish flat out like, listen, your music tapes are terrible. Your musical takes are absolutely terrible. Most of your takes are when he was just kind of flushing out like, man, listen, we got to make some changes around this pod because people don't like it. You see, Flip Flop went back to YouTube.
He did?
Yeah, he put the episodes back up on YouTube because it was like, bruh.
Well, this is the first episode I've listened to in a long time.
Listen, because that whole idea of like, hey, we're going to go to Facebook, everybody's like, I'm out. I'm not watching that.
Roy Maul didn't have a pod this week, did they?
I've been sad about that, man.
Okay.
I've been holding off on listening to the last Lupe and Royce show.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not good?
Nah.
It's a lot of tension?
Nah, it ain't no tension. It's not even that at all. They never even bring it up. And I think it was recorded before all this happened.
They record once a week and it's like on Wednesdays.
No, that one I think was recorded before.
Well before?
Yeah. Because they had the fans call in and there was nothing. Like, how do you have a podcast and not bring up what everyone was
everybody's
going?
You know,
like, how do you not? Because somebody would have called in and said it. Like, I'd
Tom.
Yeah, but Tom was Lupe's boy.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, they keep it pushing.
Absolutely. I can see Tom and Lupe still making the show.
Yeah.
But Lupe said, like, I don't need this, man.
You call me.
Right. Ah, Royce.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get out of here. But yo, people, this is Nate here.
This is Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 264. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.